I'm back with another video, and today I'm doing the second prompt for the 14 Days of Romance Nails Challenge, and today's theme is roses. So I've done this mani right here that I hope you guys can see. And I started out doing like a dry marbled effect on all of my nails, which now people are calling this a squishy mani. There's a couple different ways to do this. I'm going to do it the way I prefer. So I'm going to show you how I did the background on a pop stick because I was just, I don't know, I was in the zone and I kept going and did all my nails and forgot to leave one blank for you guys. So I'm just going to do this part on a pop stick for you and then show you the rest on my nails like I usually do. So I'm going to do mine on wax paper. The other way to do it is to put the polish directly on the stamper. I don't like that way for multiple reasons. Number one, you end up with so much extra polish going on your nails. When you're picking it up from something like this, you're just getting thin layers of it at a time. When you're putting the drops directly on the stamper head, you're not getting any of that excess. You're not blotting any of that excess off. So it makes a way bigger mess and it makes the nail like lumpy and like thicker. And in my opinion, it doesn't marble as well because you're just taking dots and smushing it right on your nail. You're not like marbling it first. So this is the way that I prefer it, but you could of course do it any way that you want to. You could also do this right on your Uber mat, but I don't want to do that because I'm afraid that I'm going to stain it with some of these reds and pinks. So I'm going to be using my Uber Chic Beauty non-sticky stamper to marble. And I'm going to be using a few colors. I've got, these are all from OPI. This is Pompeii Purple. This one is The Thrill of Brazil. This one is, I think it's called This and This Little Piggy. And then after I marble all these colors with the white, which is Funky Fingers Gesso or Gesso, I'm not sure how to say it. After I do that, I'm going to go back in and go over it a second time using Funny Bunny and the pink that I showed you a minute ago, which is And This Little Piggy, just to give it a little bit of sparkle because the Funny Bunny is just too sheer. So, and I do have a white base on the nail, and I did use the Funky Fingers this time only because I'm almost out of my Wet n Wild, so I need to get some more polish. Basically, it's the only reason why I'm using this. So I'm going to start with putting the red down. I'm just going to do 4 good size little blobs here. And then I'm going to go in with this darker pink and do the same thing, kind of offset from each other, just like that. And then I'm going to go in with the sparkly pink. And I'm going to do a lot of this one because this is really, really, really sheer. I think that looks good. And then I'm going to go in with the white and put a lot of this one as well. Smaller dots, but I'm definitely going to put a lot of these dots to where it can mix in and give it that like pinky, purpley, swirly effect. Because that red and that pink is very, very opaque. So it definitely will take over the whole nail. So I'm just going to put my stamper head down like this and just kind of swirl it around a little bit. And when you pick it up, it's a swirly mess like that. And then I'm just going to take my nail and stamp it on there. And I go in and do it a couple times until I'm happy with the way that it looks. Let's get that side a little bit more. Get this over here a little bit. Let's go one more time. Okay, so now it's nice and swirly like that. So now what's left on my stamper head, I can just clean off on my lint roller just like you would when you were stamping. See? And now is when I'm going to go in with the Funny Bunny and this little piggy. Just going to use this little area right here. And basically I'm just going to put a couple dots of each one because both of these colors are super duper sheer, so it's just going to add a little bit of sparkle to the nail. Basically when I was finished, I noticed that there wasn't really any sparkle. You couldn't really see the sparkle in there. You see what I mean? It just looks like all creams because they kind of overpowered the sparkle. So I went back in with these 2 sheerer colors, which will add the sparkle on top without covering up the marble that we've already done. Just going to go in and put it on there. Just go over it a couple times just to make sure it's nice and sparkly. Always want to make sure we got the sparkle in there. And that's about it. I don't know how well you guys can see it in through the camera, but in real life there is a little hint of shimmer and it looks beautiful. So after doing that, I put on a quick dry top coat and then began to stamp. Okay, so I'm going to be stamping with this Uber Chic plate. It is Uber Chic 6-03. And I'm going to be using this gorgeous rose image right here to stamp on all of my nails, except for my accent nail, which I'm going to be using this rose image here, which is just a closer up version of this one. And I'm going to be using Maitte to stamp with in black, which is number 2. And I'm still using my Uber Chic Beauty non-sticky stamper. And I'm using my Born Pretty Store scraper. I did not prep my nails with liquid latex because the Maitte comes off very, very easily with just regular Scotch tape. So I'm just going to be using that to clean up with. So I'm just going to put my polish on this image here. Oh, I didn't scrape very well. Let me try that one again. Try to get it bad or scrape this time. Much better. And I'm going to put this on my pinky. Just like that. And then for my ring finger, I'm going to be using this image right here, like I said. And I just love the flowers on the Uber Chic plates. She just puts the most gorgeous images on there. She does a great job. There's the image, stamped beautifully. Put this on my ring finger here. Just like that. So now let me just clean up the top coat and I'll meet you back with a close-up. So since I mentioned cleaning up with tape, I figured I would show you guys exactly how I do it. I'm just using regular old Scotch tape here. And I ripped off a little piece. And all I'm going to do is take my tape and put it right on my skin and lift it off. And as you can see, it takes off every little bit of that black polish. And I don't have to do cleanup with acetone at all. See that? So let me go ahead and top coat, guys, and I'll be right back. And that's it. I'm all done. This is the finished result. It was super duper easy, very simple, but it comes off beautifully. As you can see, look at that gorgeous image. Look how beautiful those roses look. I just adore that image, and I was so excited to see this prompt. I knew exactly which plate I was going to use. I took a chunk out of this one by accident. Whoops. But that's okay. I just love this mani. Like I said, very simple, quick, and easy, but very effective and beautiful and elegant at the same time. So I hope you guys like it as much as I do, and let me know down below if you guys are doing this challenge too. Make sure you go and check us all out on Instagram, and don't forget to search that hashtag, which is 14 Days of Romance Nails, and you can see all of the beautiful manis being done for this challenge, okay? So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, please give me a thumbs up, comment down below, subscribe, and of course, come back to see me next time. Bye!